Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our XCOM 2 War of the Chosen Let's Play. So in the last episode, things got really out of hand. Probably one of our most over-the-top missions so far. We found ourselves in the ruins of Beijing, pinned down in a courtyard, fighting just wave after wave after wave of enemy. We were supposed to be collecting supply crates from Advent, but unfortunately, we found ourselves just so completely surrounded by enemies that it was impossible to even really move. And then, of course, the Chosen showed up, and between the Advent soldiers, the Lost, the Chosen, we were just lucky to get out of there alive, and so that's what our main goal was. We were able to pull that off with some injuries, but no actual casualties, so that was great. And hopefully we can, build on that experience for later. I think with those missions in the future, I'm going to use them as sort of like XP opportunities, but not worry so much about completing them. But with that said, we are going to need to give Spectre Squad a little bit of a rest here. So I would have liked to get the Black Site mission done today. I think it'll have to get pushed back to the next episode, just because everybody on that mission is going to need some time to recover. So the infirmary is about a week out from being complete. That should help us get our people back up in fighting shape a little bit more quickly. We've also got some new characters that I'm going to introduce to you guys today. I figured, it's been a little while. It doesn't look like we're going to have any joining us in the very near future. So I went ahead and I recruited a couple. And so I'll go ahead and introduce them in just a second here. Actually, I think that's the end of my intro, so let's just do it now. So we have two new additions. The first being Caleb Warrior, and for whatever reason it just changed his loadout, even though I literally just set this up. So let's fix that real quick. Everybody should have a mag rifle at this point, unless they're carrying like a bullpup or something. But let's see, where is, there it is. So we'll give him that. I had his gun customized as well, but that looks like it's gone. Let's give him a smoke grenade and a frag grenade. I don't know what mod is messing with our inventories, but it's getting real annoying. Anyways, let's jump over here and take a look at his backstory. So he's from Mendocino, California, and Caleb comes from a family with a long military tradition. He joined the military right out of high school, where he immediately enlisted to become a ranger, like an army ranger. He had grown up during the early days of the invasion and saw significant action against the aliens as an adult. His combat proficiency led to his induction into the Army Special Forces, where he saw even more action, even carrying out operations for the CIA. After his government fell, he continued to fight alongside his former CIA contacts, who eventually got him in touch with XCOM. And so here he is. We're probably going to run him as maybe a more traditional rifleman, but with a little bit more close combat proficiency, so maybe sort of like we've been using Aiko. She doesn't have a melee weapon, because, again, it won't let me give her one, but despite that, we still kind of, run her up point blank and deal with people at very close ranges with her, and we'll probably run Caleb in a similar fashion. I've already got him in the Guerrilla Tactics School training up, so he'll be a squattee very soon. And then our second addition is going to be Karina Hijazi. And let's go ahead and take a look. It kept her inventory, it just didn't keep his. You know what? I think the Guerrilla Tactics School messed his up. But yeah, it kept her loadout, so that's good. Anyways, let's take a look at her backstory. So she's from Mardin, Turkey, and Karina's mother and father were both Kurdish soldiers who settled down in eastern Turkey. She was trained from birth to fight and developed a penchant for using Molotovs and other incendiaries. By the time she reached adulthood, the invasion was already in full swing. She, along with her parents, decided to join a Kurdish resistance group to fight the aliens and defend their hometown. Her parents were both killed when Mardin fell, leaving Karina to bounce from resistance group to resistance group, unleashing her pyromania on Advent. And so from her backstory, you can tell kind of how we're going to gear her. Eventually, I'd like to get her that gauntlet with the flamethrower built in and have her be sort of like a crowd control harassment type character, flushing people out of cover, or setting a bunch of Lost on fire, things like that. So any sort of explosive or incendiary we have available, we'll give to her. Probably the flamethrower gauntlet, and then if we can get the incendiary grenades, those would be pretty nice as well. But we'll see. Maybe even give her a grenade launcher, although I don't know if I can do that. I think those both have to be secondary weapons, so that might conflict, but we'll play around with it and see. Alright, so those are our 2 new additions. As soon as Caleb is done in the Guerrilla Tactics School, we'll get her in there so that we can get her up to squatty without, you know, just throwing her to the fire. No pun intended. Anyways, let's get back to here. And I think with everything set up, let's jump to the bridge. Okay, there's a radio operator that will increase our income. Not now. It's been a little while since I've recorded, so I need to get my bearings back here. That's going to take us 6 days down there. We should probably finish this. There's only a day left.
Setting course for Sector 16.
And then if nothing new pops up, we might grab those alien alloys, because those are a lot more valuable to me right now.
We're picking up indications of the Elder's warlock actively working in this region.
Okay, so that's going to boost our overall income every month, and it looks like we've also got a bead on where the warlock is actually, you know, holding his base or whatever.
New regional contacts located.
Yeah, so here he is right there. That's good. Cool. Alright, so I think, yeah, we're going to go spend a week collecting these alien alloys. Although intel is nice, but I have a lot of intel. I have 187, and there's other ways to get intel. Let's go with this first, and if that's still around, I'll prioritize that. Increasing region income is nice, but our income's already pretty good, so I'm not super worried about that. And this just did increase our income.
Avenger plotting new course.
But obviously every little bit counts, so if we have the opportunity to get all 3, then we will. Experimental heavy weapon complete. So we have the shredder gun. Wrist-mounted slug thrower sprays a cone of razor-sharp particles, damaging multiple enemies and shredding their armor. 1 shredder gun has been added to the inventory. Let's take a look at that, because that might be fun to play around with. So, let's see, who could I give that to? Well, let's try it on Caleb first, since we did say he's going to be a close-range fighter. So, do we have it available? The problem with all these weapons is it's going to be really difficult to kind of sort through them. It doesn't look like he can use it. It probably has to go in the secondary slot, so he might have to wait until he's a squatty to equip it. Let's see about giving it to Aiko instead of her shotgun. It doesn't look like she can use it either. Or if she can, it's just not showing up. Gauntlet Grenadier only. Interesting. Very interesting. So, we need the gauntlet. The problem is I can't give it to her because of her current loadout. Let's see. I'm wondering if I put the acid grenade in each slot and then clear it, is that going to empty her inventory? It won't let me do it here. Bummer. I'm trying to find tricks to empty her inventory out so that I can give her, you know, the things I want. Well, don't get rid of that. Go ahead and get the smoke grenade and the acid grenade back. And yeah, I guess we won't get to play with it yet, but I'll keep trying and see if I can give it to somebody, because I would obviously like to take advantage of that. Anyways, let's hop back out to the geoscape. And oh good, it looks like a few people have recovered. What is going on here? They advancing the Avatar project?
Are still moving forward on the Avatar project. Taking out that facility would deal a serious blow to their efforts.
Yeah. We're working on it. We got this one here still too.
Our people seem to work well together, Commander.
Alright, so our what are these called again? Our covert ops or whatever are done. We got another engineer, so that'll speed up our production and stuff. No promotions, but they both gained XP and cohesion, and then Lucy got a bit of aim. And did we get alien alloys? Or did we just not spend them? Because I know we didn't spend them. I didn't care if they had a chance to be wounded. But let's see. Did we get 25 on top of what we had? I should probably go assign a new one. No, we did not. Okay. So, I need a major to do this one. I don't have a major yet. We could either try to locate the Templars or recruit another Reaper. Give me another Reaper first, and then we're going to go try to find these Templars, assuming we don't have a major to go do that. If I could, I would just do both, because we have enough sergeants now where this isn't a big deal. But I wouldn't mind another Reaper. And as much as I'd like to get a Templar, it's not a huge rush. As long as we have a couple for the late game, it's honestly fine. So, let's do this first. I could send Outrider to do it. But I only need to send a sergeant. And I have a lot of sergeants. I have to be careful though, because these things do mess up my people's inventories, and so I can't send like her, for example, because she might lose the ability to use that weapon. So I'm wondering if like Yuri or maybe Alexis is the safest bet. I'll send Alexis. I don't think we'll need her. I don't know. She's our best hacker, so maybe I shouldn't. That seems like a waste. But who could I send? Spectre Squad's probably going to be out for a little bit. Actually, most of them have nearly recovered. He's not tired anymore, but he is still a little bit low on will. He's still tired, but otherwise he's ready to go. Bones is already ready to go. She's already ready to go. Huh. This is a tough call. Maybe I'll send Runa and just hope that... but if I... God damn it. I just don't know. I wish some of these guys were ready to go out there. Well, I'll send Outrider then. She can go collect another Reaper for us since she's a Reaper herself. That'll give her 1 health. I didn't even think about that. In that case, maybe I should send Aiko. Maybe that would reset her inventory too, but yeah, another HP on her would be ideal, so let's send her. It'll take 6 days. Hopefully we don't need to send Spectre Squad back out in that time. Well, honestly, even if we did, you know, she's definitely an important member of it, but not like we couldn't put together a team without her, so we'll send her out.
I'll order my people to get underway immediately.
Okay, cool. And then I believe we had another engineer to allocate. Where did they end up? I don't know. Let's see. Is there anybody free? Yeah, you are. So we're a bit low on power right now. I think we should probably clear this out and get ready to build another power relay. If I had a surplus of engineers, I could just put another one right here and use them to get more power, but the thing is, I don't want to tie up all my engineers doing that. So while I do have a free engineer, I think they would be more worthwhile setting up another power relay than just bolstering this one. So Elena Petrova, you're going to clear this out for me. As soon as the infirmary's done, I think we'll take this engineer and send her over here to help. And that'll cut that in half by another 10 days. Well, by the time she's done, it'll probably be more like 8. And yeah, let's keep things moving. Okay. Yeah, it looks like everybody's all recovered from their wounds, so that's good.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
Alright, so let's take a look at what we found. Before we can even begin to attempt decrypting the alien data stores, we must first come to understand the means by which they protect their most valuable data. It was immediately clear that the aliens do not rely solely on conventional algorithms, but instead use a complex matrix of interwoven biological signatures as part of the cipher itself. As an additional layer of protection is afforded by an ongoing field of psionic interference tied directly to the Advent network itself. None of this makes any sense. But anyways, if we're to have any chance of defeating the multiple safeguards the aliens have in place, it's likely we'll have to design specialized equipment to isolate each layer of encryption before we attempt to press on with our investigation. So that unlocks the shadow chamber. Now this is one of the huge energy drains I was talking about before. So the shadow chamber is going to go in one of the 2 exposed conduit slots, because we'll gain more power from that not drawing any than from building the highest level power relays. Okay, laboratory construction. I honestly don't plan on making one of those, so I'm going to ignore it. Let's see, alien data cache decryption with 8 days, psionics is 13. Kind of tempted to go psionics. Be nice to get some psionic characters of our own. Or we could do experimental weapons. Or not another autopsy. I say... Ah, man. Let's do psionics. Let's get that out of the way.
Begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Okay, let's finish this. Caleb's training is complete. It looks like he gained hotshot and I don't know what else, but we'll find out. Okay, so before we go look, let's get her training up. Go ahead and start that. And then if we go to the armory, we can check out his new skills and maybe give him a secondary weapon. Oh good, it gave him his weapon pattern back. It just keeps changing his damn gun. Alright, one more time. We'll give him a mag rifle. There it is. And yeah, it got rid of the pattern. Why did it do that? Let's see. Can he wear the gauntlet? No. Alright, so it says Grenadier only. I think I need to give him at least one perk in the Grenadier tree so that he can use that, which is kind of annoying. No, I don't think that's it. I honestly have no idea how to use that, because it's not its own weapon, but this is the regular gauntlet with the flamethrower and the rocket launcher, so I'm not sure. This loadout is fine right now though, so I'll just leave it at that. And what was your other perk? Moving target, so high dodge, high aim on your reaction shots. That's pretty good for what we're planning to use him for. I can definitely live with those.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
Oh boy.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
So I wasn't paying attention to the counter there. I didn't realize the monthly report was already here. It looks like we did a lot better this time around than last time. Obviously, the aliens did get some stuff done, but we were a lot more active and successful. So that's great.
You're beginning to slip. Your plans
Oh,
are
man.
no longer as unpredictable as you may have thought. The risks are ever increasing.
Yikes. She's going to try to sabotage the Avenger. That could be a problem. This isn't so bad, but it does still hurt us. We have to keep an eye on this, though. We need to deal with her as soon as possible. So, for 20 intel, I will reveal the third. What are we looking at here? So, all Advent soldiers now have a chance to reanimate as psionic zombies. All Advent soldiers are completely immune to environmental hazards like poison, fire, and ice. The aliens increase their strength of encryption, increasing all intel costs by 100% for a month. So that effectively doubles them. That could be bad. This isn't the worst, and this is kind of whatever. They're not immune to explosions as far as I'm aware. So it's just like if they happen to walk through a fire, it won't hurt them, but otherwise, well, I guess like incendiaries won't hurt them either. But honestly, I don't really care about that. One more week until they build another facility, so we need to start dealing with those. And then their next retaliation's in 2 weeks.
My people are up for some additional work if you've got any orders for us, Commander.
So this is great. I believe if we apply this... ooh. So let's get rid of that, because this is just outright better. And then if we give them that order... that will, I think, allow us to collect our... I don't know if it'll work this month or not. Let's find out. But every month from here on out, for sure, we'll get them instantly.
Consider it done, Commander.
Oh, yeah, cool. We got it this time. Sweet. So we have 451 supplies. I would like to go to the Proving Grounds real quick and start working on the Spark project.
The Chosen are getting closer to hunting us down every day. The only way we can stop them is to strike first, and we'll need to work on a covert action with the Resistance in order to do that. We should head to the ring.
I thought we already had somebody on that. Anyways, let's see. We have all of that stuff, although we are a bit low on the alien alloys. But yeah, Sparks would be fantastic, so let's start that.
I'll send word when the project is complete.
Okay. Let's go back. I could have sworn the Resistance Ring already had something going on.
We might take the Elders by surprise if we switch up our tactics. Maybe we should try something new.
Yeah, so we already do have somebody on something. It looks like they did add new things, though. So we'll have to look at those. Okay. Let's keep this moving. Oh, dangerous enemy detected. Powerful alien guarding facility. Commander, we've received intel that a powerful, extremely dangerous alien is guarding a nearby advent facility. We should approach with extreme caution. So that one. Mission locked. We must make contact with the local resistance. Yeah, I'm aware. We were working on it. That's why we made contact with the one near it. Okay, it looks like the Avatar project is advancing slightly.
The aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
We are moving as fast as we can. Infirmary is done. Let's take a look at that.
Commander, the infirmary can be used to improve the recovery process of our wounded soldiers. And over time, they'll also recuperate from any negative conditions they've picked up in combat. We can also speed up the process through therapy if needed.
I was hoping that it would be a scientist. It doesn't really make sense that you'd staff an engineer to oversee an infirmary, but fine. Let's see. Okay. Well, I think I can just put anybody I want in here. I'm going to do Sophia first. Maybe I should do Alexis first. How long is this going to take? 5 days? Huh. So the thing is, like, she panics when other people panic, which could be disastrous, because while that doesn't happen very often, if somebody goes and it triggers her, that could be a very large chunk of our squad panicking all at once. And the other thing is, with Sophia, she's afraid of mechs, and mechs aren't that common. And that it's something that we can kind of deal with. So I think we're going to go with... Let's just get Sophia's done first. Okay. It's only 5 days, so honestly, it shouldn't be that big of a deal.
We have allies scattered in cities throughout the globe who are willing to share their knowledge of Advent's operations. The aliens are actively pursuing them. It will be up to you to ensure the safety of our operatives, Commander. Good luck.
Okay, so this is a high priority mission from the Resistance. Operation Northern Dream. We have to rescue a VIP from an Advent vehicle. And our reward is a scientist and 88 intel. Let's take a look at this.
Setting course for the Arctic territories.
Alright, so before we jump into that mission, I completely forgot. We need to buy Squad Size 2 in the Guerrilla Tactics School so that we can deploy 6 characters rather than only 5. So with that, let's hop back to the Geoscape and get all set up here. Now that I'm done with my dinner break and all that. Okay, let's clear all this out, and we're going to go ahead and choose our squad. Now that we can deploy 6, we're going to bring our normal... I think we're going to go with Cypher Squad here, and we'll bring 1 additional character as well. So we'll bring Yuri. I think I've been running Zhang with him, so we'll bring Zhang along. Make sure he has those tracer rounds, because he should. And then we'll bring Runa as our sniper. Let's see. I think we'll bring Alexis as well. Obviously, this is Cypher squad, so why not? I'm going to bring a med kit on her as well as a frag. I know Runa has a med kit too, but, you know, why not? And then let's see. Obviously, we're going to bring Sunny, because melee characters in this are just absolutely not... I mean, maybe overpowered. You might be able to make the argument that they're overpowered. I'm not going to say overpowered, though. I think, you know, they obviously have some downsides, but overall they're pretty damn good. And then we get to choose one extra person. I think we're going to bring somebody somewhat new. I don't think we've run John in a mission yet. Let's bring John. He'll be our saboteur. So he's got the mag rifle, shotgun, some C4, and it was like a smoke grenade. That works for me. Although, you know what? I don't think we're going to be doing anything with C4 in this. Let's just bring a frag grenade instead. So, yeah, bring the frag. Because you can throw that further, and that might end up being to our advantage rather than the C4, which takes longer and can't go nearly as far away from the character. I think this is everything that we need, so let's go ahead and deploy and hope we're ready for this.
Spokesman just sent word of a friendly VIP recently captured by Advent who's being moved through this area on one of their transport vehicles. We're heading in to get a drop on the transport and free that captive. Expect hostile resistance. Secure the area and clear out anyone who stands in your way.
Alright, well, you heard the man. We're going to go ahead and drop into, it looks like Beijing here. Probably a nicer part of Beijing than we were in last time. But we've got to pull a VIP out of a vehicle and get him the hell out of there. Or her the hell out of there. So with that, let's just get right to it.
Menace 1-5, we have a confirmed location for the VIP. Move to rendezvous. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
Okay. It looks like we've got a little bit of a hike ahead of us, and then the vehicle, and then our attraction point's right across the street. So hopefully there's something. Yeah, it looks like there is a large, maybe 2-story building here that we can set up on as a bit of high ground to overlook this area before going ahead and assaulting that position. So with that, I'm going to be very aggressive with my initial movements here, especially with Runa, because she has the Reaper stealth. I'm not seeing anything, and I don't want to waste too much time on our approach if we can just get right to this and, you know, start the actual mission. So let's set her up maybe right here.
Copy that.
She'll be our eyes, and if it looks clear, then we'll just push everybody up that far. It does look like that is the case, so let's just get everybody running.
Let's move. Take him down quietly.
Oh, okay. Hopefully they don't see you. We'll try to ignore them if we can. But yeah, this is a perfect building to stage our assault from. Although it's a bit tall, isn't it? Might have a hard time seeing anything on this side of the truck, but we'll certainly find out.
Copy.
Alright, Sunny, let's get you moving up as well.
Let's go, let's go!
As long as we don't get detected, they're fine, but I don't like putting people that close together. That's just asking for trouble.
Getting it done.
Okay, and then Alexis, we'll get you here.
Afirmativo.
Let's see, here they come. Hopefully they don't see us. Oh good, they're going left. Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought they may have noticed something. Alright, Runa, same thing here. Let's get you up top side and have you take a peek. Okay, nothing doing up there, so I think we're fine. There is some civilians over here that we'll need to watch out for, but otherwise, I think we're pretty clear to just get everybody up on the roof, and that should give us pretty much full immunity from being detected until we decide to start, you know, taking action. Unless somebody climbs up here. I don't think they will, though, but it is definitely possible. Sunny, let's run you up there as well. I'll put you here or something.
Go, go, go!
That just leaves John and Alexis. We are going to want to spread out a little bit here, but we need to make sure we have the best possible lines of sight. And I have to decide who I want to send down there and who I want to keep back. He'll be in the vanguard, as will Sonny. Probably Cypher as well. I'll just put you here. And I think we'll keep Alexis, Zhang, and Runa in Overwatch. Are they going inside? Yeah, they are. Stay away from those ladders. Okay. What was that about? That's a lot of enemies, by the way. I wonder if we can get a claymore that far. Did we bring a claymore? I don't think we brought a claymore. Maybe a frag, though. Let's put her right here. That's a pretty decent spot.
Moving to position.
And that'll give us a much better idea of what we're dealing with. Oh, fun. There's a codex. Alright, well, hopefully they spread out or they get clustered together and we can hit them with a bunch of grenades or something. Right, Yuri, I'm going to put you over here.
Understood.
Don't get detected, whatever you do, or we are in serious trouble.
Okay.
Okay. 98% is not bad. I wonder if we could stage our assault this turn. I think on this mission it is possible to actually pull this off without being detected. But that may or may not be the case. I could get her in there. And she'd be detected twice on the way down. Be detected there. Well, I'm not going to chance it this turn, but it looks like she can hop down in a few places over here. So maybe I'll set her up right there.
Let's go, let's go!
And on the next turn, if we're feeling confident in our positioning, we can send her down there. Oh, was that saying that you'd be detected? No. Okay.
Moving to position.
Only if he jumps through the window down into the building. He will. Alexis, nowhere I put you right now will get you in Overwatch, so maybe I should just move you wherever I want you. This is hard. Let's go here. Okay. Are we ready to spring the trap this turn? Got a lot of really high percentage shots. Nobody that can get a frag that far, though. Well, I want to start with you. Your gun does the most damage. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to do this. I kind of want to see if they're going to split up. So let's just put you guys in Overwatch. And is that the last one? Yeah. Okay, so they're coming back out. Or at least one of them is. I don't know where the other went. Looks like these guys are coming this way. Where's the sectoid gonna go? Oh, what was happening there? I didn't like that. I don't know, but this actually didn't really help us. I'm gonna take a few more turns and just see what they do. And try to play this as safe as possible, because this is gonna be one hell of a fight. Okay, so it looks like Runa is gonna be detected this turn, so unfortunately I think we're gonna need to act here. I'm gonna get some people moving around before we do that, though. So the first thing I want to do is just start shifting people this way where we'll actually have line of sight on some stuff. We'll start with Alexis. I'm gonna push her to maybe there. I want to leave that spot open. I don't want people too close together either, because a single frag could just absolutely ruin us. I'm gonna put her down here. And we'll have you in Overwatch. You can't move because they'll see you. I wouldn't mind you there, but it's still too close. And then the other thing too is there's some advanced trooper and advanced captain or whatever down there. So I want to make sure that we have Sonny next to that. So like right here. if they come up, she'll get a free blade storm on them. Let's put John there, I think.
Moving to designated coordinates.
And that'll be another Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Runa, I think, is going to be the one that actually takes the shot here. Yuri. I think I'm going to have to put you here. Still no targets, unfortunately, no matter where I put him. Or I could leave you. Let's put her there. Definitely want her guarding the only way up here, as far as I'm aware.
I got your back.
And then I'd like Zhang in a position where he can actually help. But again, I can't risk any grenades. So I might just have to push him left instead.
Roger.
Okay, so you go there.
Roger.
Make sure everybody's on Overwatch.
Standing by.
And that's it. So then we have Runa take the shot. She can either do 4 to 5 damage here, which won't be enough for a kill, or 4 to 5 damage there, which again won't be enough for a kill. I think I'd rather get rid of the sectoid, because mind control is always annoying. And hopefully there's enough people that can see this guy on Overwatch that they'll finish him off before he becomes a problem. Okay. Was she detected? No. Okay, well, we just got a free shot on him then. Oh, no, it still triggered them. Okay. For whatever reason, my Overwatch didn't trigger, though. So that's fun. And he's going to run up here. Didn't trigger Blade Storm? What's going on here?
Get back.
Okay, Blade Storm. And then we shot him. Alright, finally it triggers. It should have triggered while they were moving. I don't understand that. Alright, he's down. I didn't see who hit what there, but we got him. An autoloader and some Illyrium coating.
Awesome.
I couldn't see who all we hit there. The Codex is still up and around, though. Okay. If I remember right, those things explode, so we might need to do something about that. Oh, she grazed him. Too bad it wasn't the other sectoid. Let me guess, mind control. Of course. Why would it be anything else? And we got this guy who is wounded and marked. So we are in a pretty rough spot here. Yuri, I don't know what we're going to do to this guy, but we need to get rid of him. Zhang, I think you need to go down there and point blank that thing with your shotgun, because otherwise it's going to remain a problem for a while. So, yeah, Zhang, go do that for me. Oh, Overwatch, right. Whatever. I always forget about enemy Overwatch. I need to get better about that. Okay. Both barrels, 10 to 18 damage right to the face. Critted. Got the kill. Dropped the brain. We need to get out of this thing, because I think that explodes at the end of the turn. Somebody would be flanking you from there. Would it be this guy, perhaps? I think it probably would be that sectoid. You know what? Don't slash her. Please don't do that. Yeah. Make that happen. And that will free Alexis. Nice.
Boom, nice.
Cool. So she's good to go now. You guys need to get out of there and then reload. Still have to deal with that sectoid. But for now, let's just worry about getting the heck out of here. I wish you could get to right there. Let's see. Maybe here then?
Confirmed.
We know that there's a Muton and some Vipers out there, so I need to make sure I keep people in cover from that side.
It's killing time.
Alright. What can you hack? That thing? I don't know that that's worth it right now. We can check though. See what our chances are. Not great. And on fail we get a feedback effect where they get reinforcements. So it's probably not a good idea. Maybe on the way out. Maybe on the way out, but right now, no. Okay. I'm gonna put her... I don't like the idea of having multiple people on that car, because that Muton will definitely throw a grenade at it. So let's put her over here. That puts her close to Sunny, though. Maybe over there? I'm a bit wary about triggering other pods, but this is the edge of the map, so maybe we're alright. Taking a chance. Looks like we're okay, and we got a flank there. I'm gonna try it, because if this hits, it kills. Nice, it even critted. Okay, so that one's off the board. Don't want to push up too far. Again, we do not want to trigger that enemy pod. So Runa, you have to move. I'm gonna try to keep you up here though, if I can help it. I don't know what the best place for you would be though. Might be over here, actually.
I guess that'll be okay.
Yeah, move to there. Get out of that blast zone. Reload your weapon. So she's good to go next turn, and then we're gonna drop in Yuri over here. Might have to have him go for the VIP. Okay, and you can overwatch.
Understood.
Good thing we weren't present for that. Okay. Runa, actually stay where you are for now. Kind of want Alexis over here. I'd prefer Alexis be the one to hack this. So I'm going to take my time, especially because there's no enemies over here right now. So you are going to stay on long watch. I wouldn't mind moving you up, but again, the last we saw that enemy pod, it's like right here. So I'm worried if I push him too close to that, we're going to trigger it and things are going to get really ugly. Definitely don't want you going up there. But then I could get you here, and that's a pretty good spot, especially if they start coming up from these spots here. Let's see. Zhang, I'm going to get you here. You are going to overwatch from that spot. I'm going to put Sunny here.
Yes.
Get her on overwatch.
Okay.
John, I'm going to move you up to this.
I'm on the move.
Once again, overwatch. And Cypher, I'm going to put him on this thing.
Understood.
Okay, didn't trigger anything.
Standing by.
We do know that they patrol up here, though. So that's something that we need to consider. You guys really love running on top of those, don't you? Alright. Being very careful about this. Now that we've maneuvered him around, I'm going to shift him to this spot.
Agreed.
Go ahead and overwatch.
Standing by.
Zhang, I kind of like where you are now, but if I could get you closer,
Affirmative.
I guess we'll move you to there.
Yeah.
They can come up here, so I should probably get her there. That way if they try to climb it, she can Bladestorm. That would also be a good candidate for that, so it's kind of hard to decide, to be honest. Alexis, I need you to hack this, so go ahead and do it. Okay, so 44 50% chance to delay the current dark event projects by 2 weeks, which is actually pretty nice. Let's try for that. Oh, so close. That would have been great. Either way, we've got the door open, so now we can get the VIP out. She's gonna have to run in there to do that, though. So... oh, she can't open the door right now. Get to here, then. Hold on. Before our turn is over. Really? You can't even open the door right now? Alright, Runa. Stay on long watch. Sunny, I'm going to keep you there for now, I think. I don't want to risk triggering them by getting too close to that.
Yep.
Got it covered.
What are they saying?
Yeah, we know they're there. Here they come. Oh, wow. He got wrecked.
Unbelievable.
Was that the end of them? Did we get them all? No, he had Vipers with him. There's no way. I only saw Muton killed here. I didn't see anything else. Yeah, there they are. Okay, so they're just going to sit there? Well, we got you flanked. I kind of want to take the shot before they move, because I don't know if they're going to get to move again. 91. I think I'd rather have Yuri take it. I wish Yuri's pistol was the other pistol right now, because 2 to 3 is a bit precarious. If he doesn't do full damage, then we risk not getting the kill. And I believe that'll end his turn as well. You know what? Just take a regular shot then. Cool.
Good shooting.
So that one's out of the way. I'm gonna move you probably to there. I kind of want to get some people in Overwatch first, just in case things go sideways. Alright, go ahead and open that door. Then I need you to get in there. Free the VIP. Perfect.
Status confirmed. VIP is in tow. Proceed to the extraction point.
Question is, can the VIP get the hell out of Dodge in a single turn? Pretty close. If we move him up to like anywhere else, really, we're just a few tiles short. Huh. So if I move Zhang up, I think he'll be able to get to there and then get out on the following turn. The problem is we know that there's a Viper down here somewhere. I'm going to move Zhang up to here. There you are. Okay, and you don't get another turn, so have a point-blank machine gun to the face.
Headshot.
There we go. Alright, Sunny. Let's put you there just in case anybody gets the idea that they want to climb that. But I think we're in the clear right now. I don't think there's any more enemies. The music changed, so we know we're not actively engaged, but there are other pods around that we need to keep an eye out for.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Okay, go ahead and Overwatch.
Scanning.
Let's get you... I'm going to put you there, and we'll hunker you down. Okay. Alexis, I'm going to Overwatch you from in there, so if anything comes up on this side, you'll be able to see it. And let's put you on long watch as well.
Yes.
Oh, okay. They're going to reinforce right on top of us.
Menace 1-5, we're picking up an enemy transport inbound on your current position.
Right. Well, let's get the VIP out first, because he can actually make it this turn. So that's one objective complete. I love seeing, like, the scientist people doing, like, parkour. But yeah, get out of there. Now we just need to extract everybody else. We know that they're coming in right there. I could just set everybody up on Overwatch around it, because not everybody's going to be able to extract. I would also really like to be able to hack that. That gives them another reinforcement, though, if I fail. But she can get out in 2 turns. And we know they're coming in on the next turn, so I definitely don't want her to be, like, right here when they drop. So I think what we'll do is arrange everybody in preparation for it. Because we know that they can extract from these locations. Let's put you like there.
Yep.
And we're going to hit them hard as they drop. Alexis, I kind of wanted you to hack that thing.
Hiya, boy.
Okay. Another Overwatch there. We'll keep her on Long Watch. I forget if that ends my turn, but for now we'll put her in Long Watch just in case.
Understood. Standing by.
Zhang, make sure you're in Overwatch. John, I guess I could put you there.
Heading there now. Moving to Overwatch.
Okay, and then we'll put you on Long Watch.
I'm on it.
So what's it gonna be? We got a Purifier. That's gonna be fun. Oh, and a mech. I couldn't tell with the other guys. Looks like he's just probably an advanced grunt. Hopefully we don't end up meleeing this guy to death. That would be a terrible idea. Okay. You missed. You didn't. Oh, why didn't you? God damn it. That thing's gonna blow. You should have shot the mech, dude. You would have shredded the armor. Oh, cool. We got it. So we cleared that whole pod. We need to get way away from that truck, though. Did that hurt anybody? I hope not. Anyways, let's see. I'm going to let Runa hack this, because she's the only one that can actually do it without going way the hell out of our way.
I'm trusting you here.
So we'll get her there. We'll try to hack it. They'll get reinforcements, but we should be able to leave before they come.
I'll take a look.
But I want the hacking points for this, so we may as well do it. Alright. 10 versus 80. This will be fun. Well, we'll try for the 11. Oh, we were so close. We were so close. Okay. So they get reinforcements. It's coming in there. Oh, they teleport in this turn. That's fun. Or maybe next turn? Hopefully it's next turn. Oh boy. I mean, you're ready to go whenever, so you just hold that position. You should probably get a little bit further away than that. I think from there she can extract, so
Yeah.
we'll get her there.
Sure thing.
John, we'll get you a little bit further away.
To designated position.
He should be able to extract from that position, at least I would think.
I'm on it.
Alexis, you're prone to getting killed, so I'm kind of tempted to just get you out of there now. But she can extract on the next turn, so we'll keep her to Overwatch. Cypher, your cover no longer exists, so I wonder if he could extract from there. I'm going to get him closer to the enemy, that is. Oh, he has to reload. Crap.
I'm ready to engage.
Well, that was a mistake. Oh, another mech. They got the exact same group, or no? Runa's going to be in trouble there. A lot of misses. Wow. None of those hit.
Isn't working.
No kidding. Runa's in trouble. Can we get her out this turn? No, we can't. But we can run like hell. So, let's rotate the camera. And we'll try to take up new positions here. I think, honestly, as long as we keep everybody spread out, we're kind of okay. Let's see. We'll move her first. I'm worried about the mech firing missiles at us, so we need to stay spread out. But that could break line of sight, so let's do that. Good. Zhang, you have light 'em up, but you're out of ammo. So there's not a lot you can do. I think we're just gonna... If they're out of ammo, let's just extract them now. I don't want to leave Runa alone, but I might have to. Alright, so you're out.
Close call.
I wonder how many points that gave her. She was at 10, so we'll have to check. Let's get you somewhere where you can cover a ladder. I'll put her there.
Yeah.
She can't overwatch this turn, but if anything tries to climb down... you know what? If anything tries to climb down, it's going to be a purifier, so maybe don't do that. I should have just extracted her, oh well. John, you actually have ammo, so let's get you to here.
Heading to that location.
That might be too close to Runa. But oh well. Oh dude, you stepped in the snake guts.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Alexis has no ammo. Let's just get her out of there. And we'll see what Yuri can do. I think he's out of ammo too, so it might not be worthwhile to even try to keep him, but I don't know if he can necessarily make it. Okay. Any time now, game. Okay, Yuri, you're the only one with a turn still. You can't quite extract this turn, so let's run you to there because that gives you good spacing with everybody else. Just please don't trigger any more enemies, if there are any. Okay, that explodes. I think the mech is the biggest threat here. What's he gonna do? He's gonna go defensive. Alright. Purifier's coming in. It's gonna trigger Overwatch there. Decent damage. Unfortunately, the shield soaked some of it. Alright, we're ready to go. Okay, Runa, you're the first one out.
I'm all over it.
Dragging the snake body with you. Let's get you moving.
Heading home.
I don't think there's a lot we can do other than just leave, but I'll check everybody's stuff before we do. You don't have light 'em up, so if you fired, that's the end of your turn. We may as well just have you pull out.
Thanks. Thank you.
We'll check Sunny just because she can with that carbine fire before she goes, but she wouldn't be able to make it if we did that. She's also out of ammo, so you get the heck out of here. I'd love to leave them a present with John there, but I don't think that's a good idea either. Okay. Yeah, nothing you can do, so just go.
Running.
And there we go, mission complete. And we were successful, with no casualties. That went pretty well.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Operation Northern Dream. 11 out of 14 enemies killed. So it looks like we got everybody except for the 3 that just teleported in. No wounds, no kills. That's all we can really hope for. I'm going to go ahead and take a mission photo, and as usual, I'll show it to you guys before we head out. But hopefully we gain some promotions from that. I don't know that we did, but fingers crossed. Alright, so here's our photo for Operation Northern Dream. It's difficult to get 6 characters all in there and, you know, able to like see their faces and whatnot. But anyways, here it is. So let's head back and see if we were able to get anything in terms of level ups out of this. So, yeah, here we go.
There's no way the aliens were expecting a fight like that. I'm impressed, Commander.
Okay, so we actually did get 2 promotions out of that. We'll have to see if... oh, apparently there's some bonds available too. That's great, especially since we generally run the squad together. That'll be really helpful. But let's go ahead and promote Mr. Zheng Wei Chen here. He's our gunner, so we'll probably go with whatever is next. Shredder. Yeah, we want... I actually thought he already had that ability. I don't know why. I think I mistook the light him up ability for it or something. But anyways, this shreds armor. That's why I wanted him to shoot the mech during the mission, but wouldn't have mattered because he didn't have that ability yet, but he does now. So we'll grab that, and he has enough AP to take another. Generally, with my heavies, I kind of like to go with Sentinel abilities, but that isn't always necessary. I wonder if covering fire meshes with suppression. So if I suppress somebody and they act, not just move, does that trigger it? I'm kind of curious. But I do Overwatch with them a lot, and so it makes sense. Close and personal would be good though too, because he does have that shotgun on his back. That's a difficult call. Steady hand, so if he doesn't move, he's more accurate. I don't really care about that. If he had a handgun, which I kind of wish he did, I would give him this, but since he doesn't really matter. I think I am going to give him covering fire. And then John McGuire, our squatty that came along. Let's get him taken care of. So we were going to run him as a saboteur. So what is the saboteur ability? Biggest booms. So explosives can inflict criticals. Remote start is really the most important ability for a saboteur, so we don't necessarily have to take this. It may not even be worthwhile, given that he can't bring claymores for whatever reason. So in this case, you know what, we can take both, or we can take two abilities because he has 30 AP, so I'm going to give him this, because it is necessary to level up some of these other abilities. Like, Shrapnel, I think, requires biggest booms, and then Overkill requires shrapnel. So these are kind of all linked, so we do need this. But I'm also going to give him run and gun, just for the sake of utility. And then let's see what these bonds are. Oh, we got a Codex Brain, that's right. And then we got a new Scientist, an autoloader that we'll put on one of our new mag machine guns. And I believe this is for a melee weapon, which we have hundreds of that we haven't used, but whatever.
You and your crew have dealt another serious blow to the aliens' efforts today, Commander. Impressive work.
I think we actually set the Avatar project back by killing that Codex, too. Okay, so we have bonds available. It looks like Alexis and Yuri leveled theirs up, and then Zhang and Soon have a new bond that we can add. Where is that?
The bond between these soldiers continues to grow. They can gain additional tactical strengths if they continue their training together.
Right, so we need a training center first, unfortunately, for that one. This one we don't, though. So we're going to bond Zhang and Soon together. That's pretty cool. Sure. Why not? Okay. Right. Well, that is going to be it for today's episode. We currently have Karina training in the Guerrilla Tactics School to become a squatty. So her and Mr. Warrior are going to be seeing some action soon, hopefully. We have 9 more days on this debris clearing before we can start building another power relay. We should have plenty of supplies available for that when it's good to go. We need a training center still. And now we can build the shadow chamber. We'll probably need to start clearing this out too. I'll have to figure out what I want to do with my engineers for that, because we're starting to run out of engineers. But we'll certainly see. I mean, I'll figure it out. And we can always, you know, try to get more. There is a black market. Maybe we can go buy some. We do have a lot of intel to spend, so that could be an option for us. And it looks like there's 3 days left on our covert action, so we'll be getting another Reaper by then as well. So, with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some XCOM 2 with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.